of other teams are ignoring, but Tundra, as they always have been, they love to play the Doom, and they still very much feel that this patch, it's still absolutely a top-tier pick.
The side lanes.
That could definitely be a pretty difficult recovery outlet for Monet. He's actually putting 2 points in the Essence shift, if you see that as well, too. So not having the Dark Pack maxed probably pretty early on is going to really hurt.
I mean, that's my kind of slot, but it's going to be hard to play with a couple of early points in the passive.
This is devastating. Yeah, the lane is just so oppressive. It's so much mana that they have because those arcane boots. It just keeps spamming. Monet might just die again.
Radiant's
I'm going to chase him out.
See if they can find him in the trees after the pounce. Catch a quick glimpse of him there. If they can line up the arrow, they can. Monet will be going down again. And you can see there on the net worth, I mean,
and the Doom's up again.
It is up, it's ready to go. He hits the 633 and he's ready to drop that Doom down.
And he's got a Mango, so now he's got mana for Scorched Earth.
Ori with the TP.
And in fact, they'll respect the TPs. As Tundra, they'll bail out there completely, so they won't get a kill off the back of the Doom, but they do force that reaction from
Less, Snake King gets off a very good shield into Chain Frost, so the X's jump is good at bottom.
It's a bit of a leap over the spear, but Saxa, he'll still take the brunt of the attack here from Aster. They'll find him off the back of that movement. We'll see if they can sweep around for more. They do pop the ult here from Ori.
He still has the Eye of Storm active.
Actually, Ori in the mid, Mocha, he gets the straight up catch onto Snake King. So a quick connection from Aster towards the mid. This should allow them to have a good shot at taking this tier 1 tower, or at least forcing some sort of reaction from Aster.
Hey, but
from Tundra.
But Boca's level 11, by the way. Just gonna be pointing that out as well. Level 10 on the Mars, but level 11 on the Marcy. So he's gonna be going for this transition.
Oh, and that's all they. Quick jump, they found 33.
Big grab.
They're in with the setup, and Ori, he'll be able to follow up with the damage. BKB pops as he's able to continue to stay on top of 33, take him down. 9 with the Rolling Thunder. He's not going to be able to stick around to look to take anyone out in return. He's going to opt for the TP out. Good attempt to maybe find him at the end of the Rolling Thunder with the spear, but the Rolling Thunder lasts too long, and 9 will manage to escape. And we're definitely seeing Aster making some smart moves now, and Tundra very much getting caught off guard each time.
Space and space and space. Monet, he's loving life.
He's just enjoying it. He has a Diffusal Blade now. His team is doing all the right things, all the right moves still. Tundra do have this 1k net worth lead slightly, but the game is, I would say, slipping a little bit out of their hands. They do have this BKB now on 3-3, so we can look, for them.
Ori's able to drop the ultimate, but immediately 33's able to do, but just as quickly, Ori was able to get the BKB off in time. BKB is up for him, he'll start to back away, same to be said for Monet, but Boca does get caught by the catch of Skeeter, but Monet's going to jump in aggressively to try and help out and keep Boca safe. And now Boca jumps in himself with the 2-man rebound, and ranks success with a 4th Marina, catches of the 3 of them, but Boca will be the first to fall, but they found one in return, they'll turn towards Skeeter, take him down to watch, Frostbite control onto 9, will allow XSS to get the double, and Aster, they can look to try and set up for Skeeter a second time round, he'll put the BKB, look for TP, but he's got 5 heroes beating into him, there's no escape for the CK, as Aster will take the team fight.
I mean, picture perfect the way they take this fight, right? They jump in, they show the Razor, they're like, doom me, please. Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much every single time. A good wrap around.
Hello.
Skeeter is prepared. Who steps into this first? Smoke dispelled. They know that they're up here. We'll drop down the wall. XXS is going to be looking for the jumping. The catch onto Saxa. Down with the spear, but he's still forced aside, having to get the leak off Saxa, he's away. He's out of the fight, and Boca, he's having to deal with 33. 32 is actually going to look to bail out with the BKB TP out. Will actually kill Boca on the way out there. Back in action, Monet finishes off the kill onto Snake King. He'll come back in with a buyback. They've locked down Ori, though. He's in so much trouble. Skeeter just doing incredible amounts of damage. The swashbuckle bash over towards Siamese Cat as well. Tundra, they'll take the team fight, and at a very important time as well. Roshan is up. They'll head straight.
Want to try to take the fight.
Like what Tundra are doing, they just kind of stopped and waited.
33's in, the Air Doom's there. He's going to look to chase down Boca. Boca was able to get the BKB off, and they do manage to ensure that Monet can break away from 33. Still, though, they've lost the 2 over cores, XXS and Ori, and now Siamese Cat as well, short to follow. So they were trying their best to approach Tundra from some sort of surprising angle, but the wards were down, vision was set up, and Tundra run out of options at this stage.
And there's that refresher finished up for 33.
They're going to try.
You're back.
With the jump, 33 will respond with the AOE Doom in on top of XXS. That'll be the Mars going down. Has got buyback available. 33 moves over now towards Monet, but Monet was able to put the BKB in time. Keeps his distance. Chainflow thrown out. Skeeter pops the Phantasm. Monet has to bounce back under the safety of his tier 4s as Ori will go down. No buyback available for him.
The Axe Phantasm.
Now just with the the four members of Aster. Is there anything they can do to slow this down? This here four's falling. Oh my goodness, he is actually able to jump out in time, but 33 students back up in on top of XXS. GG is caught. A sort of early game deficit. They do start to lose a bit of map control.
I would say it's definitely difficult because there's so much pickoff from Aster. The Storm can catch people on the side lanes with the Dawnbreaker ult. They can set up pretty easy for Aster to catch much to maximize.
See here, no looks to go for 33. Look at the setup. He has got the pipe and a decent amount of one charges. He was able to get both of them off, but they have enough damage to fight through it. They take down 33. Tundra, they'll have the chance to get a trade here as the arrow connects in onto Siamese Cat. Tundra, they'll take down one in return, and Ori, the ball lining out of this one as Tundra pretty much got the three of them chasing Aster down.
I think this is perfect though for Aster. I think they're perfectly fine with losing the Snapfire. It's, you know, they make the 3 rotations happen bottom, they still get the kill.
Yeah. I wonder if maybe you can get out cleanly if you just snap ult from the get-go instead of cooking in. But either way, you know, the idea of the play, the execution is pretty good. You trade your support for a core and a lot of TP. So again, you force Tundra around the map. Aster definitely happy with that.
XXS almost, he pretty much has Wraith Pact done also, so already feeling like lack of being able to team fight for Tundra. When this comes in, no way they're going to be able to really team fight. They do also have at least a way to kind of kill it. The spiders, right, can come in and clear that Wraith Pact out like Aster has the way to kill it later on with that Marcy. Yeah,
and I think now that, you know, the game has progressed a couple minutes, you can soon look to potentially then force the Roshan on Aster. It won't take as long. You have the Wraith Pact, you have higher levels, you have the passive on your Shadow Fiend, you have Psychic and Marcy ult, so soon that's going to be one of their next goals around the Roche area, then top tier 2. And in the meantime, your Storm and your Snap, they will always look to play aggressive with the ultimate of XXS to back them up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Still just that 3k lead that they've had for a bit of time here, Aster.
Has Nine been able to get a single pad?
I don't think so.
I don't think, all right.
No.
Skeeter.
Tundra, they're heading over here now. Actually running over on the setup on Ori. Lightning just in time to dodge that arrow, but that's pretty much as close as it gets. Back over to the bottom of the jungle. Siamese Cat gets found. Tundra
is under attack.
Getting aggressive here, and he has to.
Very safe, but has to be able to get it off in most situations.
See if they can burst through 33.
Should be able to.
And coming over the Solar Guardian backup as well. The 4 of them having no trouble taking out the Spider alone. Now, we're moving in on the mid. Maybe able to try and look for some pressure onto the tier 2. They've got this 40-second window where they don't have to worry about 33 putting any pressure on himself elsewhere.
The Bulk even pops the ult preemptively to be able to push this tower even faster. Drops in just a few seconds. Level 15 was hit on the Shadow Fiend right before this fight. Level 16, in fact. Towers drop in seconds.
I mean, once again, Boboka having a pretty good game on his Marcy. He's gonna have a BKB again in like what, maybe 2 to 3 minutes time if he doesn't receive another death around this middle area for now. So he's doing great.
We have seen these Marcys versus like this.
Aster just not in any sort of
to walk in, so Ori can actually follow up because Ori
same area that he's ready to just charge straight into to start a fight against Aster. We'll see Ori zip over the walls of Mirana, able to pull back Snaking, take him down. BKB pop from Boboka, commits to bring down the Nimbus. Can they really keep this fight going, Aster? There's a pounce to the side, Skeeter. Keep his distance for now. Still, of course, has. Still has the depth shroud. Good pounce across the cliff. We'll get him far enough away to TP out in the midst of the trees. They won't catch him.
They're not getting anything big, Aster. They keep having to react to everything that Tundra's doing. They did buy a gem a few moments ago to at least try to see anything that's coming from Tundra. But as we mentioned earlier, once you start getting this lead on Tundra, it's small, less than 1k, but it feels like it's a lot more because now full ward coverage, it's gone. Aster, they don't see almost anything on the map.
I really like the itemization as well on Tundra, especially the one that's coming out next. So currently, I think Aster are, realizing that, okay, we need to set up our Shadow Fiend for success. They're building double Halberd.
Yep.
Because later on, I mean, who's going to deal damage on Aster out, through BKBs? Well, it's only SF. Top lane, Ori.
Saxa has got the setup. Followed up, Ori. Picked off here by Skeeter and Saxa. He's got to be careful here. Any sort of setup from the Blink Tiny. You know, all that Skeeter has to do is get that angle, and with the Agnim's pounce, he'll always have that follow-up lockdown.
Honestly, Saksa, as soon as Saksa really got the Blink Dagger, it feels like the whole game has turned around. He's been able to make all these plays, catching every single time onto the Storm Spirit.
He's been playing phenomenal. And then next, right, he gets the force F to always disengage.
Yep.
They have the map pressure with the Brood.
Aster have to start finding something going away.
Success, he's going to be the one that start things off. That's up into the high ground, but immediately gets burst down to less than half his HP. Gets the BKB off, will be able to retreat. Skeeter commits it with a Shadow Dance, turns over towards Baboka, who tries to chase down Saksa under his BKB with the ultimate, but Baboka just taking too much physical damage through it. He'll attempt to get away, but the pounce is back up and ready as the BKB comes to an end. And Aster not able to start off that fight in what already felt like a bit of an awkward position, but I think that's very much a telltale of sort of the state that Aster feel they're in. They're trying to make these risky moves, trying to head into these spots of the map that we've seen for a long time now. That area has just not been safe at all for them.
No, they need to, like Ori, you can see he's so hesitant to jump now. No BKB ready, soon gonna have it, but can't jump in. He knows he's just gonna get comboed and burst down, so Baboka jumps in. This is what we were saying, that he kind of...
This area, it's been a bit of a death trap time and time again for Aster. Let's see if it's any different this time around. They get in with the opening Overwatch 33, but 33 pushed down to the side. The fear's there though, pushing back the Spider. They take him down. Now they'll turn over towards Skeeter. Skeeter, Shadow Dance to the ready, commits in over towards Siamese Cat. Siamese Cat falls. Still though, Skeeter's going to surround it. It's almost done indeed. Ori's in trouble. They'll attempt to push back the side, but Skeeter's able to finish him off. Double kill for the Slug. As Tundra back off for now, but Skeeter's still very, very strong. Pounce over towards XXS. He needs help, he needs it now. Monet trying to get him over the fight, but he's already been disarmed. He's got a few raises for over towards Saksa. Skeeter, he's just taking them down one by one. Triple kill for him. Aster, they may have got the Spider, but they get nothing else, and they lose 4. Ultra kill for Skeeter.
Oh my, I mean the way that they're just ping-ponging back and forth, totems away from him. Zeus jumps away, can't stick on targets. And Ori, oh my, he didn't
tip 9, tip 9 right now, someone.
Oh my god, what a lightning bolt.
What the hell? Well, that's one way to die.
I mean, he used the BKB right at the end too, so even when he respawns, 30 seconds, no BKB, another Rax potentially in jeopardy. Tundra playing out of their minds.
Is there anything Aster can do here with just the 4 of them to stop a second set of barracks falling?
I guess Monet can go up and hit this Lark a bit. Hope he doesn't get tossed back.
Baboka's going to jump in. With the BKB, what's the ult as well? Look at what Skeeter, but Skeeter's just out turning it with the passions. He can just stand his ground against Baboka, jumps in over towards XXS. XXS will manage to get back towards the fountain. Aster, it won't lose anyone. Off the back of that Monet, he's got to be careful. Nearly finds himself back underneath Nimbus. Will manage to force back to safety with the Hurricane Bite. He'll live, but the barracks do go down. Tundra able to clean up a second set.
And the worst feeling ever, he gets poked and prodded enough for him to have to force that BKB again. And Tundra, they're just going to keep applying the pressure. Sure, they're a little limited on mana, but they can easily go for this tier 2. Full Scotty now for the Slark.
Look at this lane ward.
I see everyone. Focus is gone.
And maybe more Saksa. He's already getting the connection onto towards Monet. Monet gets the BKB off. He's trying to run, but Skeeter's chasing him down. Monet's out of the game. So is XXS. Neither with buyback. The 2 supports done as well. They've got buybacks themselves. It's a dieback from